gameplay stream of Destiny 2. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna have a conversation in just a moment, but anyway, I'm gonna set that right there. So yeah, guys, we're gonna have a conversation. Evidently, it's been one full year after Star Wars Episode 8, and most likely people are starting to criticize the work that they have done to the movies itself. Listen to what one of these guys has to listen about, and most likely it's just really rude. A lot of hate, a lot of, you know, it's just
relevant to me. You mean absolutely nothing to me. I stepped on a pile of dog shit today that is worth more than your existence. So if you're making that argument, that's what you are to me. You mean absolutely nothing. Now,
whoa. Okay, so look how he says absolutely nothing. He's talking about The Last Jedi, saying, oh, you know, this is a waste of film. This is everything that, you know, J.J. Abrams and the other guy, like, says. But gotta say, that is just, you know, and it's the truth about The Last Jedi exposed, you know. Okay, here's my perspective about The Last Jedi. And most likely, it's not even a bad film. You know, just because, you know, they're killing off, like, the original trilogy characters, you know, such as Han Solo, Leia, and Luke, you know, it's just that, it just doesn't make any sense to hear the criticism of what this guy's talking about. I mean, it's just that weird, you know. So let's continue on. I mean, I'm just doing a review of what he says. I don't disagree with him, you know, but I will stand for The Last Jedi. And you know, this is just like a protest. You know, they're protesting that The Last Jedi was not right for us fans, and people say this is a waste of film. You know, I don't disagree with you. We all have our differences, and
I do know a few people that genuinely like The Last Jedi that were Star Wars fans prior to The Last Jedi. And that's fine. Look, I like bad movies too. And as long as you can acknowledge that you like a bad movie, I don't really see a problem with that. But when you start acting like the bad movie that you like is actually a great movie or an all-time great movie, or you don't understand the overall perspective of what's going on, that The Last Jedi is a terrible, terrible Star Wars movie.
see, he's criticizing Star Wars. And like I said, you know, it's not a bad movie. And you know, you guys that love it, I love Star Wars, and most likely it is there's nothing wrong with the movies. But, you know, like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a good movie that went on. And most likely, yeah. Okay, so here's one Christmas gift that I didn't open. I was going to wait till later this evening, and most likely it's going to be really good. Yeah, you see this? This is from me, and Santa just delivered this. He stopped by and stuff, and evidently, yeah, that was pretty nice of him, you know. I'll keep this little doodad here. Alright, so I'm gonna take this off with a little unboxing video here on the stream. Evidently. Oh yeah. Now, we're doing like a little unboxing. Now, Star Wars is not a bad movie, and what he just said is absolutely stupid, you know. He just says that just to make people like, hey, don't watch this movie, hey, don't do this, hey, don't do that. Look at this. Solo was a good movie too. I mean, I really liked it, you know, and there's just nothing wrong with it. Now, they did say that they are putting a hold on Star Wars movies. And most likely it is, it was one thing if by choice, you know, the movies are great, you know, we love the movies, but some fans just don't disagree. You know, fans do not agree with what is going on as of to this point, you know. It is one thing that really hurts, you know, when you are a Star Wars fan and they criticize, oh, this movie is a waste of film, you know. By the looks of it, you know, J.J. Abrams did like the thing that he did. He worked like on all those movies and directed by George Lucas himself, you know, and I was like, you know, this is a year after The Last Jedi was released, and you know, the movie, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And if you say it's a bad movie, then I envy you. You know, I know how you feel. You're probably going to say, oh, you know, it was just not that good. You know, you got your different opinions, and most likely I have my opinion. My opinion is I loved it. Star Wars, we grew up with it for all my whole life. I watched 1 through 6, and now 7 through 9, which is gonna be really good, you know. Uh-oh.
I think I have something you will like. Your return honors me, Guardian.
Yeah. But it's just like I said, guys, you know, I don't disagree with people that have the opinions, but it's just hard to hear somebody say, you know, that you're not important to them, and he said that in a hurtful way, you know. That's what's wrong with, you know, I'm not criticizing, but it hurts to hear somebody actually say that, you know. And they truly do mean it. And I was like, you know, it just it's just really hurtful that he said that. And I was like, well, if you only care about yourself, then I'm sorry, I don't know how to,
Eververse is at
you know,
your service.
I don't know. It just hurts. Just hurts to hear someone like him just say that. Criticize the films. while there was so much hard work in directing and stuff, it blows my mind, you know? I'm not necessarily disagreeing with people, but we all have the freedom of speech. We all have the right to say what we like and what we dislike. Whoa. It's like a little glitch right there. But dang it.
Back to the front, Guardian. The next threat will come soon, Guardian. But when it does...
But, you know what? Like I said, you guys have opinions. I don't disagree with any of you, but, you know, we all have the right of freedom of speech. Just like we have First Amendment rights to say what we want, when we want, you know. But I'm not saying Star Wars is a bad film. Not the new franchise. From the Force Awakens to The Last Jedi, and don't even know what Episode 9 will be, you know. But anyway, hurts to see that Kate is gone. I sure do miss that guy.
For you, anything. What's up?
I mean, I don't disagree with any of you. I don't disagree with him, you know, because he said to us all that we mean nothing to him. I feel like that's what Kylo Ren said to Rey. When you heard him say, "You're nothing, you're nothing," he meant that out of perspective. You know, and he just sounds like Kylo Ren, you know.
Did you show the darkness what light can do?
Wow. That was pretty insane. I got like those right there.
Don't lurk about, Warlock. Until
Okay,
next
so I have to go see Eva. I delivered like a lot of cookies to a woman stuff, but anyway. I mean, I don't have disagreements, but I mean, that just made absolutely just no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, how somebody can actually say that.
Lovely. Why not?
Okay. So.
It's just wonderful to be back.
Oh,
I missed you all
whoa.
so much.
Okay.
What do you think of my new space?
So I gotta deliver these to Commander Shavala. I know. But, you know, he meant what he said, and I think he needs to admit to it. That Star Wars Episode 8 was worked on so hard, just like it was in the last film. And the other film, The Force Awakens, you know. But you know how hard it is because,
Let's begin.
you know. Alright, so I delivered those to Savala. Delicious explosion.
Step on up. Take a look. Want to take a look, Guardian? Eververse has a lot to offer. As long as you like.
Okay, so I think what I need to go do is go buy more of the delicious flavor. That way we can have like unlimited things to Savala. Like my little glitch here.
Let's see.
He did say delicious explosion. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, delicious explosion.
It's you. Wonderful. Come back soon.
Alright. So, we're going to do this.
Slain any gods lately?
Great news! Crowd gathering up ahead, Guardian. Didn't look happy.
Alright, so that's the last one I could get.
Listen up, good people of the city.
Completing task.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, the Star Wars films, they're going to get a break. That's why there's a hold on them.
Let's begin. Let's get to work.
So I see, we got a lot of stuff here, guys. 590. This could be traded to something. Even weapon parts. 572. $587.
Stand with me.
585. It's easy money. So I gotta say, that's just completely rude with what that one guy just said, you know. But all I gotta say is, I don't disagree with him. I disagree with the rude thing he just said, you know.
Tell me you have.
Wait a minute. Okay, so we could get this thing upgraded. Essence of Dawning. Yeah, but like I said, what is this? Okay, so what do we got? Yeah. Bake the goodies.
Looking for something in particular?
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go and see what I could bake.
Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
In today's video, we're going to be
Clean up dust, reorganize.
Yeah, but anyway.
It's not home yet, but it will be.
I just gotta pray for this guy, cause this guy may have a bad day or something, but oh well.
No hurry, Guardian. We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Fenchurch says a lot of fantastic things. I tend to believe him. Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
You get from getting certain kills. So you've got delicious explosions, which is rocket launcher, grenade launcher, and grenade kills. You've got sharp flavor, which is sword kills. Impossible heat.
It's like watching the cooking channel.
Flavor, which is arc damage kills. Null taste, which is void damage kills. Flash of inspiration, which is orb generated, or super kills, I believe. And then you've got personal touch, which is melee kills. Perfect taste, which is headshots or precision kills. And you've got bullet spray, which is SMG, machine gun, and auto rifle kills. Now to combine these two items, you need to use something called the Essence of Dawning, which you can get from completing certain activities in the world. So public events, crucible, strikes, etc. So things like the crucible, you can get 17 just for a win. So you probably your best bet is actually to play crucible at the moment, especially with the Mayhem playlist that is out now, which is a lot of fun, as we all know. And you can also get a couple of bounties from Eva that helps you gain some of these materials above, so a certain amount of, like, say, fallen kills or melee kills, along with a few others. The best way would just be grinding out the kills, as they do drop pretty frequently. Now, when you look at the recipes within the other menu, you'll notice that first of all of them are undiscovered. That's because, well, yeah, unfortunately, you have to discover them. But to discover them, you could just put a bunch of random ingredients together and hope you make a discovery. But who wants to do that when I can just give you them right here, right now, unless you're into that kind of thing? Anyway, Reddit user Javamo has kind of on the list of Reddit people to reorganize my information. Reddit will be in the description below for easy access. So I really enjoyed the event. It's something different and grinding and looking forward to finishing on more recipes to finish the deliciously cheered blueprint to get that awesome new dawning. Cheers, Farron. But I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, then drop me a like on the video to help me out.
Okay, so they're all recipes.
Now, for a limited time only.
While Zavala got his, but nobody else did, you know.
Need some new boots, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Baking guide. Yeah, I never thought of making a video like this for this YouTube. But hey, now we're baking some treats for the dawning. So for you guys, I'm gonna show you which recipe this, as well as where to get the ingredients.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want you.
So now, how do you actually get the ingredients? First of all, let's go. This one's pretty easy. All you have to do is skill specs. After that, we have basic technique, which is going to be falling kills. Normal falling kills, nothing really special. After that, bowl oil.
They're expensive. We have them restocked.
Listen up, good people, and to meet the stars every night.
Take that right here. Baking butter, 2 baking kills. Large sticks.
Tell your clanmates I said hi.
Now for the second set of ingredients.
Take care of yourself, okay?
I don't know what that orbit is. Let's see what we can do. We feel so much safer with
Okay,
your
so we're
last
gonna
one.
have to stop it right there, and we are going to grind.
Gods.
Now, it's just like I said, don't let that guy ruin your day, because he's the one that has a bad attitude and takes things out on Ryan Johnson and the creators that created these movies. So just don't let them run your day, because, you know, I think The Last Jedi was a good cinematic success. But they worked so hard on that film, and yet people that don't like it take it for granted and stuff. Get it? Granite. You get granite tiling on your counters. Countertops. Like, really.
Check, check, check. Transfer. Done, done, done. Thank you, thank you.
What I could use is these right here, and then just divert this to a lot of cool stuff, such as a lot of stuff. So I am guessing we are going to grind by doing like these strikes. Well, you know, I mean, this is the new movie that I got for Christmas, and most likely I'm going to be watching it pretty soon. I would say, this guy right here that plays Solo, he looks like the guy from MacGyver nearly. Man, I tell you, my stepmother, she enjoyed the first season and second seasons of MacGyver. The new series that comes on every Friday night to CBS and stuff, you know, she enjoys that. You know, it's a lot of action to her and stuff. It's just like I said, you know. And I want to let this bother us because he says something that bad.
Hey, hero. I thought you might come back here. Well, with your buddy getting laid out. You looking for some closure?
Escaped prisoners are destabilizing the reef. Came back to finish the job.
Noble. Let me run tactical for you. I've scoped the place out already. You want to stem the chaos, you'll have to take out the warden's servitor. Things gone crazy.
Prison of Elders welcomes. Impetual Warden. Yes.
Don't mind the PA. That's the warden's servitor. Thing shorted its brain when the warden left the prison. It thinks it is the warden. Uses a print of his voice. It's running a combat subroutine called Challenge of the Elders.
Only
way to go deeper is past this prisoner transport. Drifter, you seem like you've got some intel on this place. How many cell blocks did they open?
Let's just say you're in for the biggest gunfight to ever happen in prison. I'm a little jealous.
Incoming.
Oh! Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, they just run up and leave you. Okay, this is where we get off.
Wrong! King or be killed. Cabal war machine is on the march.
Red Legion? What have they been up to after the war?
Getting stomped. The Cabal's seat of power now resides in orbit round Nessus in a giant fish.
back to my storm collar.
Dismantle mines, yes. Or...
knock. Nah, that's alright.
Mighty cabal challenge. Treasure waits below. It calls to you, yes. Stand proud. You survived the prison of elders. Retreat to airlock.
Now that's what I call a live fire cleanup. Must feel good to finish what you started.
I said that. I said that in orbit on the ship. Did he bug our ship?
Looks like the trickster left you a present. I always hated her. But she made me laugh. You're in the prison mainframe, the crazy servitor's nest. Buckle up, he's got some grizzled veterans with him.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Okay, I'm making a mental note never to piss you off.
No hostiles on track. I'll bring the ship into transnet range.
Hey, I might be looking for someone to watch my back one of these days. To bring some major heat to a gunfight. You for hire? I'll be in touch.
Okay, so we continue to grind and we do like these little thingies. We're good. Alright. Pretty cool. Alright, so we got 588 on the Ace of Spades. But, you know. Hey, Glaciers Man. Where's my shout out if you're watching? Yeah, so that 590 works pretty good. So I wonder where we're going now. Lake of Shadows.
Welcome to Operation Stormcoat, Guardian. The Taken have deployed shielded blights and other defensive measures across this area. The local hydro plant is under their control. Their behavior here has been almost militaristic.
Watch out for Fallen as well. They get their arms in everything, don't they? It appears we're not the only ones with interests in this region. One of my teams reported Taken energy infecting the water supply.
I mean,
our purification tech can only
here's
do
the
so
thing.
much. If the contamination
If they're
spreads,
so angry about The Last Jedi, why don't they just say, hey, write a letter to them? Like, seriously. I mean, come on now. If they're that angry about it, then they should at least say something. You know?
Destroying the blight destroyed the Taken miasma. This area is no longer infected.
Good work. There's bound to be more than one.
Every Taken energy source on the surface is dead. Plenty more underneath us, though.
You're fighting symptoms. We have to have a source. A leader guiding them.
This place is old. Good thing we can't get tetanus.
This facility provided water for many generations. If for nothing else but principle.
Guys,
I'm glad you're
gonna have to
reclaiming
go.
it.
They just left that unguarded? This smells fishy to me. The Taken compromised a Red Legionary. It would explain how organized they've been. Without Oryx, I didn't think they could still, well, take.
Ikora and I will investigate. Meanwhile, contamination is clearing across the region.
The Fallen are chattering about this on every feed. As much as I hate to admit it, we have a common goal when it comes to protecting this place. It's their home too.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead, stop right here, and we'll finish it up later.